MIDA, with over 50 years of experience working with international companies, MIDA has a proven track record of attracting foreign investment and developing domestic investment. MIDA provides expert hand-holding to investors, guiding you every step of the way, from inquiry to realization. A future-ready hub in Asia, the world's fastest-growing economic region, Malaysia is your key to unlocking the world. Malaysia, your profit center in Asia.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to Yang Amat Berhormat Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Haji Muhammad Yassin, Prime Minister of Malaysia, Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Tuan Ibrahim bin Tuan Man, Minister of Environment and Water Malaysia, Yang Berhormat Senator Dato Dr. Ahmad Masrizal bin Muhammad, Deputy Minister of Environment and Water Malaysia, Yang Berbahagia Dato Sri Insinyur Dr. Zaini bin Ujang, Secretary General, Ministry of Environment and Water, Professor Dato Insinyur Dr. A. Bakar bin Jaafar, Chairman of the Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Centre, MGTC, Mr. Samsul Bahar bin Muhammad Noor, Chief Executive Officer of MGTC, Honourable Excellencies, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the opening ceremony of the International Greentech and Eco Products Exhibitions and Conference Malaysia, or Virtual IGEM 2021. Hello to all delegates. My name is Aiman and I am honoured to be here as the master of this spectacular virtual opening ceremony. Virtual IGEM 2021 is the 12th edition of IGEM exhibitions and conferences that is organised and supported by the Ministry of Environment and Water, or CASA. It is co-organised by the Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Centre, MGTC. IGEM is an ideal platform for solution providers and green energy businesses to tap into the fast-expanding ASEAN market. Over the past 10 years, IGEM has successfully generated over 30 billion ringgit Malaysia in business leads since 2010. IGEM has also attracted attendance of over 490,000 visitors, including delegates, dignitaries, and companies from over 79 countries. However, this year Virtual IGEM 2021 will once again be held exclusively on a virtual platform that will run for 6 months from 1st July until 31st December 2021. This will allow us to showcase monthly themes on specific green sectors, which will be complemented with events, conferences, and activities to offer greater opportunities to all. Ladies and gentlemen, here are some of the series of activities of today's opening ceremony. First, we will begin with the welcoming remarks by our Honourable Professor Dato Insinyur Dr. A. Bakar bin Jaafar, Chairman of MGTC, followed by the opening speech from Honourable Dato Sri Tuan Ibrahim bin Tuan Man, Minister of Environment and Water, followed by the keynote speech by the Right Honourable Prime Minister Yang Amat Berhormat Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Haji Muhammad Yassin, and finally will be the official video launch for Virtual IGEM 2021 and MGTC's logo launch. So to begin on our first agenda today, I would like to invite Mr. Muhammad Murshid Muhammad Kashfi to recite the Doa. On to you, Murshid.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all. We may start our dua recitation with Ummul Kitab Al-Fatiha. A'udhu billahi samil alim minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. يا الله يا رحيم. Praise be to God, the Lord of the worlds. Peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions, and for those who followed his example till the judgment day. Allahumma ya Allah, on this blessed evening, in conjunction with the International Greentech and Eco Products Exhibition and Conference Malaysia, IGEM 2021 opening ceremony, we beseech thee and grateful towards you in favor of all the infinite blessings to us, your humble servant, to live in the safe and prosperous life. We seek your blessing for a flawless progress of this event from the beginning till the end. We seek your guidance to steer clear of events that would be detrimental to the progress of this event. Ya Munzil al-Barakat, Bestow peace to our beloved country Malaysia. Preserve us from any threat and disaster, neither man-made nor natural disaster. And to you, Ya Allah, we ask for security and prosperity upon us, our leaders, and our country. Bestow patience in us in order to face the challenges from you. Please accept our deeds and please reward us accordingly. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجزام ومن سيء الأسقام وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين يا رب العالمين. Thank you.
Amin Amin Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Murshid. Next, I would like to invite Professor Dato Insinyur Dr. A. Bakar bin Jaafar, Chairman of MGTC, to deliver his welcoming remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Praise be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Lord of the worlds, the beneficent and the merciful. We are grateful to Allah for His blessing that we are able to gather this morning for this very special opening ceremony of the International Greentech and Eco Products Exhibition and Conference Malaysia IGEM 2021. On behalf of the Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Centre, MGTC, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome and offer our thanks to you, one and all, for taking the time to attend this morning's ceremony. To our international guests, Selamat Datang and welcome to virtual IGEM 2021. I would like to extend a note of appreciation in particular to the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Mohd Yassin, for his presence this morning to grace and officiate the launch of virtual IGEM 2021. I also would like to take this opportunity to convey our gratitude to Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man, the Minister of Environment and Water, for leading and guiding us through the virtual IGEM 2021 to a success. We look forward to Yang Berhormat Minister's active participation in a wide range of activities that will be held on the platform over the course of IGEM 2021. Our sincere gratitude goes to the Ministry of Environment and Water for having us the mandate to co-organize again this flagship event, IGEM, that strives to catalyze the nation's green economy and expand upon our climate change agenda. And of course, I should offer my sincerest thanks to all exhibitors, our strategic partners in organizing the conference and in business matching, our industry players and participants, many of whom have supported IGEM from the very first time in 2010. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this year we have made some changes to the program for IGEM, the most significant of which is to extend its period from 1 week to 6 months. This reflects our belief that despite the pandemic, there is a continuing need for all nations, industries, societies and communities and people everywhere to step up our climate change mitigation efforts with increasing urgency. To facilitate this, IGEM 2021 has adopted a specific theme for each month, which will feature a broad range of curated hybrid events, activities, conferences, and business matching sessions in order to provide the necessary avenues for industry players to showcase the latest green technologies, green products and services, as well as to network with policymakers, industry players, entrepreneurs, and other participants. With its strong track record and exciting programs that lie ahead, IGEM continues to be a dynamic, diverse platform for green businesses across the country and the region. I urge one and all of you to leverage on the plethora of opportunities to engage with exhibitors and to foster partnership in discovering how all of us together could continue to refine the subject of sustainability through IGEM 2021. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, since its establishment on 7 April 2010, MGTC has continued to play an active role in supporting and driving the nation's green agenda, as well as in focusing on its 5 strategic thrusts. First, to strengthen institutional frameworks, where MGTC's role is to facilitate the introduction of new policies. Second, to provide a conducive environment for green technology development. Third, to intensify human capital development in green technology. Fourth, to intensify green technology research, development, innovation, and commercialization. And fifth, and not the last, promote and increase public awareness of the green agenda. In spite of the COVID-19 challenges, MGTC has been working hard to ensure that we are still able to bring value and help our stakeholders transition to a green recovery. From community programs including Rumah Ibadat Hijau to facilitating international business at Expo Dubai 2020, and from convening climate change dialogues with government and NGOs to developing the low carbon mobility blueprint. MGTC is your partner in achieving your climate and green ambitions. Today also marks a special occasion for MGTC as we proudly unveil our new corporate logo and reaffirm our mandate to catalyze the green economy and reduce greenhouse gas emissions by accelerating green growth, by advancing climate change action, and by mainstreaming a green agenda throughout all facets of life and societies. Before I conclude, I would once again like to offer our sincere thanks to Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Mohd Yassin, Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Tuan Ibrahim bin Tuan Man, the Minister of Environment and Water, and all the parties involved in making virtual IGEM 2021 possible. I hope that everyone will take advantage of the plethora of opportunities available on IGEM's platform and work with us to refine sustainability and stay relevant. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Professor Dato, for your welcoming remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, IGEM 2021 is an event centers around enabling climate actions and ensuring a vibrant global green economy through various sessions. To recap on last year's first virtual IGEM 2020 achievement, there were a total of 161 virtual exhibition booths combining both local and international exhibitors, with up to 9,152 registered visitors and successfully generated 3.4 billion ringgit Malaysia in business leads. So moving on to our next agenda, I would like to invite the Honourable Dato Sri Tuan Ibrahim bin Tuan Man, Minister of Environment and Water, to deliver his welcoming remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi syrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Yang berhormat Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Haji Yassin, Perdana Menteri Malaysia. Yang berhormat Senator Dato Dr. Ahmad Masrizal bin Muhammad, Timbalan Menteri Alam Sekitar dan Air. Yang bahagia Datuk Seri Insinyur Dr. Zaini Ujang, Ketua Setiausaha Kementerian Alam Sekitar dan Air. Yang berusaha Profesor Datuk Insinyur Dr. Abu Bakar bin Jaafar, Pengerusi Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Center MGTC. Yang berusaha Encik Syamsul Bahar Muhammad Noor, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Center. Rakan-rakan media tempatan dan antarabangsa, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Yang bahagia Tan Sri, Datuk-Datuk, Datin-Datin, Tuan-Tuan dan Puan-Puan yang hadirin sekalian. Pertama sekali, segala puji dan syukur kehadrat Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala atas nikmat yang diberikan olehnya. Seterusnya saya ingin merakamkan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan kepada Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri Malaysia Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Haji Yassin atas kepimpinan beliau dalam menerajui agenda perubahan iklim di negara ini. Komitmen ini jelas digambarkan dalam tindakan dan keputusan penting yang telah dicapai dalam mesyuarat pertama Majlis Tindakan Perubahan Iklim Malaysia MyCAC. Saya juga mengucapkan selamat datang kepada semua peserta daripada seluruh pelosok dunia ke Majlis Perasmian Persidangan dan Pameran Teknologi Hijau dan Produk Eko Antarabangsa Malaysia yang ke-12 atau IGEM 2021 pada hari ini. Kehadiran tuan-tuan dan puan-puan menerusi platform maya ini amat dihargai. Tahun ini adalah kali kedua berturut-turut IGEM dianjurkan secara maya ekoran pandemik COVID-19 dan perkembangan semasa fasa 1 Pelan Pemulihan Negara. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dihormati sekalian, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala telah berfirman dalam surah Ali Imran ayat 190, firman-Nya, a'udzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim, inna fi khalqis samawati wal ard wa ikhtilafil laili wan nahar la ayatin liulil albab. Maksudnya, sesungguhnya dalam penciptaan langit dan bumi serta pertukaran malam dan siang terdapat tanda-tanda kekuasaan Allah bagi orang yang berakal. Apa sahaja kejadian Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala mengandungi hikmah untuk ditekuni dan diambil pengajaran, menjadikan kita manusia sentiasa berfikir dan bertindak untuk memberi manfaat kepada manusia dan makhluk-makhluk yang lain. Pengalaman dalam menguruskan pandemik COVID-19 telah banyak mengajar kita untuk sentiasa bersedia dalam mengharungi perubahan. Contohnya, kewujudan pelbagai varian baru mutakhir ini menuntut fleksibiliti kerajaan dalam strategi memerangi COVID-19. Begitu juga dalam menangani cabaran agresif perubahan iklim di Malaysia. Tema IGEM pada tahun 2021 ialah Refining Sustainability atau pentakrifan semula kelestarian. Saya berpendapat tema ini amat tepat dan relevan kepada kita semua untuk sentiasa dinamik dan objektif dalam menilai impak tindakan menangani perubahan iklim sejajar dengan perkembangan inovasi dan teknologi terkini. Kini adalah masa terbaik untuk menggandakan usaha menerokai potensi hijau dan khususnya teknologi hijau dalam sejarah menerajah perancangan hala tuju, dasar dan inisiatif baru. Kita mesti bekerjasama secara strategik untuk melakar masa depan yang lebih mampan. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian, setiap tahun IGEM telah pun menetapkan indikator petunjuk utama yang sangat tinggi, alhamdulillah, dan kita telah berjaya melepasi sasaran yang ditetapkan dengan cemerlang. Pada tahun ini, kita yakin bahawa IGEM akan mengulangi sekali lagi prestasi yang membanggakan itu. IGEM 2021 meletakkan sasaran untuk menarik partisipasi 30,000 pengunjung, 300 peserta pameran dan menjana lebih daripada 5 bilion ringgit peluang perniagaan. Justru IGEM pada tahun ini diadakan selama 6 bulan bermula pada 1 hari bulan Julai yang lalu. Untuk itu, pada tahun ini, kami telah menetapkan fokus tema bagi setiap bulan, di mana pada bulan ini IGEM bertemakan teknologi hijau sebagai permulaan. Disusuli dengan tema air pada bulan Ogos. Seterusnya pada bulan September, tema perubahan iklim dan alam sekitar. Diikuti dengan tema kelestarian pada bulan Oktober, tema pembiayaan hijau pada bulan November dan diakhiri dengan tema tenaga dan e-mobility pada bulan Disember, insya-Allah. Kami berharap pendekatan baru IGEM pada tahun ini akan membuka ruang yang lebih luas kepada para peserta untuk meneroka peluang perniagaan dan pasaran baru serta menjalin kerjasama yang lebih strategik. Semua peserta dan pelawat dialu-alukan untuk melayari portal IGEM untuk mendapatkan maklumat pelbagai subjek mengikut tema 24 jam sehari. Tidak sekadar itu, IGEM juga menawarkan platform kepada semua peserta untuk menyertai lebih 50 agenda persidangan, webinar dan pameran. Kami turut menampilkan ramai peneraju industri dan pakar di pelbagai bidang di peringkat nasional dan antarabangsa. Ia akan berkongsi pengetahuan dalam segmen-segmen yang menarik seperti ekonomi kitaran, ekonomi hidrogen, kelestarian tenaga dan analisa data raya. Sukacita pada hari ini, saya juga mengalu-alukan penyertaan rakan strategik di bawah Kementerian Perdagangan Antarabangsa dan Astrimiti, iaitu Lembaga Pembangunan Pelaburan Malaysia (MIDA) dan Perbadanan Pembangunan Pedagang Luar Malaysia (Metrik). Kedua-dua agensi penting ini merupakan rakan IGEM sejak sekian lama. Agensi MIDA dan Metrik akan menawarkan kepakaran dan pengalaman mereka untuk meneroka peluang pelaburan hijau yang lebih besar di Malaysia serta negara-negara di Asia Tenggara. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian, saya penuh optimis IGEM 2021 akan memainkan peranan efektif dalam memenuhi mandat kementerian sebagai peneraju agenda kelestarian di Malaysia serta meletakkan negara di landasan tepat untuk memacu pelan pembangunan rendah karbon dan pengurangan impak perubahan iklim. Selain daripada itu, IGEM juga diharapkan akan bertindak sebagai platform yang akan mencetuskan inovasi baru dalam merencana pertumbuhan ekonomi negara pasca pandemik COVID-19. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian, di kesempatan ini saya ingin berkongsi pelan strategik kelestarian alam sekitar di Malaysia 2020 hingga 2030, di mana Kementerian Alam Sekitar dan Air dalam menangani perubahan iklim di Malaysia antaranya ialah yang pertama, mengemaskini dan memuktamadkan sasaran negara serta menggariskan hala tuju yang lebih jelas untuk mengurangkan pelepasan gas rumah kaca GHG di bawah Perjanjian Paris. Yang kedua, membangunkan pusat gas rumah kaca negara. Yang ketiga, menyemak semula dasar perubahan iklim negara 2009. Yang keempat, merangka undang-undang perubahan iklim negara. Yang kelima, mewujudkan mekanisme pasaran karbon negara. Dan yang keenam, ialah menyusun strategi pembangunan rendah karbon jangka panjang atau LTLEDS (LEEDS). Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian, pada masa yang sama, banyak inisiatif berkaitan perubahan iklim yang telah dilaksanakan sepanjang tempoh 6 bulan lalu. Antaranya ialah yang pertama, pelancaran Pelan Induk Bandar Rendah Karbon Malaysia (NLCCM) pada 13 hari bulan Julai 2021 lalu sebagai rangka kerja strategik yang bukan sahaja untuk mentransformasikan bandar rendah karbon di Malaysia, malah untuk menggalakkan pembangunan rendah karbon yang lebih komprehensif ke tahap yang lebih tinggi. Yang kedua, persidangan bandar rendah karbon atau MyL3C yang telah pun berjaya menghimpunkan ramai pakar dalam pelbagai bidang daripada peringkat pentadbiran kerajaan, ahli akademik, pemain industri untuk mencambahkan pengalaman dan idea. Dan yang ketiga, pemberian geran pemangkin bandar rendah karbon atau rekasnya gerak yang dilancarkan pada bulan April untuk membantu pihak berkuasa tempatan dalam pelaksanaan inisiatif bandar karbon yang berimpak tinggi. InsyaAllah pada bulan Oktober nanti, KASA akan menyertai Pavilion Malaysia di Dubai Expo untuk mempamerkan kesungguhan negara dalam menangani perubahan iklim serta mempromasi aplikasi teknologi hijau yang kompetitif. Sebelum saya mengakhiri ucapan ini, saya ingin menekankan sekali lagi bahawa usaha ke arah kelestarian alam memerlukan dukungan kolektif di semua pihak. Kita mesti menyediakan ekosistem yang dinamik untuk menjana enjin perubahan baru dalam ekonomi hijau demi kemajuan negara dan kesejahteraan rakyat. Bagi pihak KASA, Malaysian Green Technology dan Climate Change atau MGTC, semua yang terlibat dalam penganjuran IGEM, saya sekali lagi merakamkan ucapan setinggi-tinggi penghargaan kepada Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin dan Haji Mohd Yassin atas kesudian beliau merasmikan IGEM 21 pada hari ini dengan penuh bermakna bagi kami seluruhnya. Akhir sekali tahniah dan syabas kepada MGTC atas penganjuran IGEM pada tahun ini. Terima kasih kepada semua rakan strategik, pihak media, penganjur persidangan, para panelis, tetamu, para jemputan dan tidak lupa juga kepada para peserta, pengunjung yang sudi hadir serta menjayakan program pada kali ini. Semoga IGEM 21 berjalan dengan lancar dan diberkati oleh Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Sekian dahulu untuk kali ini. Terima kasih pada semua pihak. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera.
Thank you Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Tuan Ibrahim bin Tuan Man for the opening speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are honoured to invite the Right Honourable Prime Minister Yang Amat Berhormat Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Haji Muhammad Yassin to deliver his keynote speech and officiate Virtual IGEM 2021.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer, the Ministry of Environment and Water, KASA, and co-organizer, the Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Centre, MGTC, for inviting me to deliver the opening address for the 12th edition of the International Greentech and Eco Product Exhibition and Conference Malaysia, IGEM 2021. On behalf of the Malaysian government, I would like to express my gratitude and extend a very warm welcome to all exhibitors, conference partners and speakers, delegates and visitors for joining us today via the virtual platform. Since 2010, IGEM has proven to be a hugely successful platform to encourage participations in climate action initiatives and broad public acceptance in national sustainability. It has also served as a key medium for forging international collaborations as well as meaningful dialogues that have elevated this country's green credentials. I understand that several key participants have returned to IGEM this year, and this clearly demonstrates the continued relevance and importance of IGEM as a regional gateway to drive green economic growth. Today, priorities are being focused on the ongoing battle against the COVID-19 pandemic globally. As the government is ramping up the rollout of vaccination program whilst delivering policies and socio-economic recovery packages to mitigate its impact, I believe it is time for industries, businesses and various stakeholders to prepare for the socio-economic transition post-pandemic. Inshallah, we will be able to rebuild our economy gradually and build a better future together. Ladies and gentlemen, Since the first IGEM in 2010, this annual event has attracted over 500,000 delegates, dignitaries, organizations, and companies from more than 80 countries and generated over 30 billion ringgit in business leads. IGEM serves as a platform to share evolving green agenda, relevant policies and initiatives with the support and participation from the industry and public. Last year, there were more than 10,000 visitations, recording over 3 billion ringgit in business leads. The unprecedented and rapid changes due to the pandemic has indeed forced us to continuously realign the sustainability aspect that has impacted many parts of our lives. As we wade through the pandemic, I would like to re-emphasize that we should not lose sight of the challenges that climate change poses. Climate change is showing signs that could have long-lasting impact and threats on social well-being, economic development, and global health. Towards this, redefining sustainability has been picked as a theme for IGEM 2021, where the focus is on climate change and green technology amid addressing the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic. We need to find ways collectively to pursue economic and social well-being in an environmental friendly manner. I believe IGEM fits such purpose as an important catalyst to chart our way forward. Redefining sustainability provides an opportunity for government institutions to reassess its strategies to revive economies, preserve the environment, and bringing social stability to climate challenges. With the emergence of green industry that requires new innovations, products and services to meet consumers' demand, the theme also translates to new opportunities and reaching out to the untapped markets for businesses. As such, industry players should look holistically into the value chain in driving green economy agenda. For the first time, IGEM will be held over a period of 6 months, with each month having a different focus area, as well as specifically curated conferences and supporting programs. Commencing with the theme of green technology, it will go on to explore other themes such as water, climate change and environment, sustainability, green finance, followed by energy and e-mobility, with experts from the respective fields to help delegates capitalize on new opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, the introductions of National Green Technology Policy in 2009 marked Malaysia's eco-shift from industrial national development to adopting a more sustainable economic perspective. The government recognizes the potential of green technology as one of the pillars to accelerate the economy and promote sustainable development. Over the years, the green agenda has witnessed a succession of well-received initiatives and programs, many of which have played an instrumental role to support the growth of green technology sector. Among others, the Green Technology Financing Scheme, which resulted in 5.6 billion ringgit being channeled to 431 green companies and ventures. In 2020, Green Investment Tax Allowances, GITA, saw a total of 635 green technology projects approved for the purchase of green technology assets, generating investments of 2.389 billion ringgit, whereas the Green Income Tax Exemption, GITE, recorded an approval for 6 green services projects. The My Hijau Mark and Directory program has also prompted businesses, consumers, and agencies to make sustainable purchase decisions by creating a catalog of certified green products and services. It consolidates green recognition in line with the Green Procurement Program with over 7,776 products and 653 service companies participating in My Hijau. These are some of the initiatives offered by ministries and agencies to facilitate the transformation of the nation's economy and to catalyze the growth of the green economy over the past decade. Ladies and gentlemen, as a signatory to the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, Malaysia is committed to delivering the Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, in line with the National Shared Prosperity Vision 2030. The government also recognizes the need to fulfill its obligations under the United Nations Framework Conventions on Climate Change and the Paris Agreement, including the climate change reporting obligations. In April 2021, the government has established a Malaysian Climate Change Action Council, MyCAC, a centralized platform aimed to chart the directions of climate change policies and actions across federal and state governments in line with the mandated priorities as overseen by the Ministry of Environment and Water. As a focal point of climate change, among the immediate areas of focus are the National Low Carbon Cities Master Plan and LCCMP, Low Carbon Mobility Blueprint 2021-2030, and Carbon Pricing Mechanism. Briefly, the National Low Carbon Cities Master Plan was launched on 13th of July 2021 to provide guidance to local authorities and state governments in environmental sustainability of services, infrastructure, and development. Meanwhile, through the Low Carbon Mobility Blueprint, there will be an increased use of electric vehicles and low-carbon transportation for GHG emissions reduction over the next 10 years. In adopting the master plan and recognizing the role of cities in addressing climate change, the government has allocated 35 million ringgit under Low Carbon Cities Catalyst Grant, or GCRAC. This allocation allows local government to drive towards low-carbon cities via grassroots initiatives. I'm also pleased to inform you that earlier this year, the Malaysian government has taken proactive steps to align our green financing agenda by issuing the world's first sovereign US dollar sustainability sukuk. The USD 1.3 billion raised will be used for funding eligible social and green projects in line with SDGs and Shared Prosperity Vision 2030. Government will continue to adopt a whole-of-nation approach to ensure that its policies are clear and conducive for sustainable economic development. It is crucial that we stay agile by engaging with all industry players and stakeholders to better deliver planetary health in the long run. Ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic has given a fresh impetus for all of us to play a role in sustainability agenda. Moving forward, I'm pleased the IGEM will be hosting the Strategic Lab Visioning a Hydrogen Economy for Malaysia to explore the potential role of hydrogen in the country's energy mix and how it can contribute to rebuilding our economy. This session will be led by a panel of international and local experts. I welcome the efforts of Malaysian companies to establish collaborations on technology and knowledge sharing within the hydrogen ecosystem, commercializations, and green technologies. It is commendable that these companies are committed to actively invest in green hydrogen projects and delivery of renewable energy, circular economy, and low carbon mobility. Businesses and industries should continue to embrace new norms to boost green transformation. I hope that over the next 6 months, IGEM 2021 delegates will rise to the challenge by innovating products and services and offer solutions that can help minimize environmental impact to ensure the sustainability of our community. Lastly, I wish you all success, and once again, I wish to congratulate CASA, MGTC, and everyone involved in organizing this event virtually. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It gives me great pleasure to officially declare IGEM 2021 open. I thank you.
Thank you, Yang Amat Berhormat Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhyiddin bin Haji Mohd Yassin for the keynote speech and insights. Ladies and gentlemen, our next agenda will be the official video launch of Virtual IGEM 2021 that signifies the new IGEM theme, which is redefining sustainability. The term itself defines new climate scenarios, new challenges, and new demands to ensure sustainability across the environment and economy. It will be followed by the official video launch of MGTC's new logo. So what are we waiting for? Let's have a look.
...2020 capped off the hottest decade in modern history. The global mean temperature in 2020 is estimated to have been 1.27 degrees Celsius above the average temperature of the late 19th century. As the years go by, we are inching closer and closer and may exceed the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit set by the Paris Agreement. This trend cannot continue. We need bold and decisive action to drastically reduce greenhouse gas emissions. By 2030, if we do not act collectively as a society, as a nation, and as inhabitants of this one planet Earth, we run the risk of irreversible damage from climate change. Malaysia is no exception, and we have our part to play. MGTC, an agency under the Ministry of Environment and Water, CASA, has been given the mandate to drive the green economy and accelerate climate action in Malaysia, working on programs and initiatives with the federal government, state governments, local authorities, industries across all economic sectors, academia and the community. MGTC aims to grow Malaysia's green economy to 100 billion ringgit, generate 230,000 new green jobs, and inculcate a green lifestyle in helping Malaysia achieve its 45% emissions reductions by 2030 target. Housed at Malaysia's most energy-efficient office building, the GEO building is a beacon of reference on building energy efficiency across the Southeast Asia region. Similarly, MGTC is your beacon of reference and your partner in helping you achieve green growth and reducing your impact on the environment. MGTC, leading the way to a sustainable Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year, IGEM will grasp more proactive and aggressive approach in mitigating the climate impact by bringing the experts in green technology to the platform for sharing inspirations, ideas, and innovations. These are the few upcoming and exciting programs that are lined up for you throughout the month of July. On the 26th of July, we have the launching of Green Pages Malaysia's 6th edition entitled Green Products, Green Technology. We also have a roundtable advancing innovation in green technologies and the circular economy in Malaysia. On the 27th to 30th July, we have the International Hydrogen Economy Forum and Strategic Lab. And on the 28th to 29th July 2021, we have Copus Best Convention on Promotion of Energy Sustainability Best Practices. Apart from that, I am pleased to remind you that Virtual IGEM 2021 will run for 6 months until the 31st of December 2021. So stay tuned and do check out our official pages and platforms for more programs and updates. Esteemed audience, our ceremony has come to an end. Once again, thank you for gracing our opening ceremony with your presence. Don't forget to follow us at www.igem.my and register now at www.virtual.igem.my for the latest updates on Virtual IGEM 2021. Let's redefine sustainability and hashtag stay relevant. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and stay safe.